Well, hello, my loves. Come on in. Hello, lovely. I'm so glad you're here.
I saw you down the motorway. There was something about you that day. I can still hear the shimmering sound.
In spite of it all, we're back.
Days near, let's get right up. Walk up to the very top. We couldn't tell the sky from the ground. I know my life will never be the same after that day. You wrap me around your fingers and you stay.
Hi, Shelly. Hi, Sharon.
Again. In spite of all, you're my best friend.
I loved reading everybody's homework. Snow, oh my gosh. It's beautiful here.
Let's sit down, it's getting cold. All that
Hi, Gracie. How are you, babe?
you are something I don't wanna miss. The way you looked at me before makes me want you even more. If you want to, I'm up for a kiss. I know it's tough.
I know, I love it too. I'm doing a music video with this song.
Tell you
You're not enough.
there are days when we all feel like we're messed up. But we know that we're all diamonds in the rough. In spite of all, we're all we got.
Hello, Jen. Hello.
We'll never be the same after that day. You wrap me around your fingers and you say,
Yes.
I don't ever wanna be alone again. Despite of all, you're my best friend.
Hi, Claudia. Hi, Trish. You're at the dentist. Oh my gosh. Diamonds. Hi, Hillary.
In the rough, in the rough, in the rough, in the rough.
Sweet. Here we are. Let me turn the volume down. Welcome back to day 2. I am so happy that you're here. Hold on just a second. Let me just make sure that all of my settings are correct. You can hear the birds. They're so beautiful. Yesterday was crazy. So for those of you that weren't on early yesterday, so yesterday I set up out here and so we're on a golf course in, we lost you. Did you guys lose me, or is it Glacey's connection? Can you guys still see me and hear me? Can somebody give me a yes, you can hear me? Thumbs up or hearts that you can hear me and we're okay, the connection is okay. Okay, so I'm seeing some hearts. See you? Okay, awesome. Yes, okay, great. So yesterday, I set up out here and got it all ready, and then all of a sudden the tractor came and they started to mow the grass. Okay. And then a huge windstorm came, and that windstorm lasted the entire day. It was crazy. The windstorm was absolutely nuts. And my stepdad and I went out to go get dinner last night, and we literally we couldn't even see driving. It was that crazy. Tumbleweeds and wind, and so much wind that there was no visibility. There was literally zero visibility. And it was kind of cool. Like, it's literally Mother Nature. It's Mother Nature being mother, just being mother. And it's just life. Life happened, right? And so you turn off the video. I went inside, you know, and my mom's at the door, and she's like, "Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God." Oh, I said, it's okay, Mom. It's okay. I'm just gonna go inside. Okay, what can I do? How can I help? What can I do? And I said, it's okay. And she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna grab your water, and I'll get Ruby." And like, whatever she could do, my mother just wanted to help. She just wanted to fix. She just wanted to make everything okay. And you know that feeling when like everything goes wrong and you just want to make it okay? I know that feeling, like when you just want to make everything okay, when my daughter's not okay, or my mom, and you just want to make it okay. Like, what can I do to make it okay? And it was so cute, like watching my mom, and afterwards she was like, "Wow, you're just so grounded. Like, everything was fine." And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." And life and business, sometimes it's fucking messy. Like, sometimes the camera falls over. Sometimes you're doing a live and you're like, "Do I have makeup on my face? Fuck." I'm like, "I forgot to rub in my makeup." So what? So what? I'm going to give you incredible content over these 5 days. So what if I have to start the camera over? So what? Now what? Let's go. Doesn't matter. So when we get all flustered about something, a link that doesn't work, I got a boogie in my nose, right? Like, when we get all flustered about, like, the link doesn't work, and I don't know how to get in the Zoom room, and we're taking our eye off of the future track that we're creating in our life. And in this online space, we spend a lot of time looking at the newest, shiniest thing, right? The coach that had the $1 million bath, or the one that's got the blah, 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 I don't know, whatever. I don't know, whatever. Whatevs. All I'm thinking about is the life that I'm creating, the business that's thriving, and the people that I love so much. Taking epic care of myself and living an incredible life, right? I almost had an accident on a live yesterday. My clients loved it, right? Taking chances, make mistakes, get messy. Absolutely. Because the time that we spend, like, you know what? I have an idea. Oh my God, I have a better idea now. I have an idea. My idea just had a baby, and the ideas are on top of ideas that have ideas. Oh my God. Meanwhile, it's like, have you made any money? No, but I have an idea that's got an idea that's got another idea. Seriously? You and your bright ideas. How's that bank account? So, let's take a breath. Welcome to day 2. We're going to do a quick review about yesterday and the steps, okay? Because a lot of people, I love the number 22. My God. A lot of people talk about manifestation and manifesting, and like if it was so freaking easy, we would all have everything. So why don't we have everything? Why don't we have everything? There's a reason why we don't have everything, and we get in the way. We get in the middle of the manifestation with like, you know, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about the awareness of how we get in the way. And some of the catchphrases, right? Triggering and inspired action and all the things, right? Alignment. There's these buzz phrases that come along and then we say them, but I don't think that we actually grasp them. Okay? Some days I'm running an in-home daycare for baby ideas. Yeah, I got another idea. Oh, scratch that idea. I got another idea. It's like, okay, but are we making any money, for God's sakes? I'm into wealth. I've been a wealthy woman for a long time. I like wealth. So come to the wealth club. How about that? Let's just be in the wealth club. Enough with the ideas. Let's just be wealthy. Okay? So let's have a groove, a new groove on the record called Wealthy Woman Paradigm. Zoom, 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 zoom. Round and round and round and round. And Wealthy Woman Paradigm is the groove of on the record that we're going to go round and round and round. Wealthy Woman Paradigm. Because if we keep going back with like, oh, and then I'm triggered about this and I'm looking, oh, and I'm going to go in this summit, I'm going to go on this podcast, I'm going to write a blog, I'm going to go on YouTube, oh my God, Clubhouse, and I'm going to, no. Wealthy Woman Paradigm. Wealthy Woman Paradigm. Stay in your lane, put on blinders. Wealthy Woman Paradigm. Wealthy Woman Paradigm. Okay? We talked yesterday about that 90% make it to 100,000. 100,000 is $8,400 a month. It's $2,000 a week. That's one client signing on at $2,000. I know that you have a $10,000 solution. If you're helping somebody with intimacy with their partner, seriously? Somebody who has had struggles with intimacy with their partner, and you're telling me that that's not a $10,000 solution? Yeah, it is. If you're helping somebody get into the body that they have been longing for their whole life, that's a $10,000 solution. Yeah, it is. If you're helping somebody build $100,000 or a $200,000 business, you're telling me that that's not a $10,000 solution? Yeah, it is. So we've got to get out of this like, you know what, I'm going to have a $55 offer. And then I'm going to enroll thousands of women in it. No. We're talking wealthy women, round and round, engraving that in a groove, okay? So I read a lot of your homeworks, and I have a lot more homeworks to read, I hope. And there were these things that were coming up repetitively, either very broad, like I want freedom. What is freedom? What is freedom? I want to pay off my debt. How much debt do you have? Do you know? I want time freedom. What is that? I want details. I want you to have details. What is it that you're looking for? This morning, Kaylee left me a message. I was with her in her villa. I was with her in her new car. I was literally with her. And not seconds later, she leaves me another message. Like, these opportunities that are coming into her life are like next freaking level. It's like the next thing is happening, and the next thing is happening, and the next offer's happening, and the next paid thing is happening, and the next thing is happening, and the next thing is happening. It's just next, next, next. Now. Yes, now. Yes, now. Yes, now. Putting on 2027, I'll have that in 2026. No. Now. 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 I'll have it now. Okay? Yes, now. Yes, now. And then we hold ourselves to a standard of now in our lane. So all of this showing up in all of these communities and like spending all this time like loving on all these people, and yes, I'll be in your 47 Women Summit, and I'm going to do all these things with all of these people and all of the things, and yes, and I'll be on 49 podcast. No. That's nice and all. That's a nice to do. That's not a need to do. No. We got stuff to do. We got to build our audience with raving, yes, now clients that want what you have now. Yes, now. Yes, now. Yes, now. With detail, you've got to know what it is that you want. I'm going to give you an example, okay? So yesterday we talked about the lasagna. I talk about food a lot because I spent my life restricting myself. I talk about food a lot, okay? There are those of you that are going to sit at a table, and when the meal comes and it's got chicken with sauce on it and broccoli with like weird shit on it, and you're going to go, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I'll pick around it. It's okay. It's all right. And there's somebody else that's going to say, excuse me. I ordered the chicken, medium done, with the potatoes with the gravy on top, and the salad with the blue cheese. And I think this might be somebody else's meal, because I'm not really sure what this is, but it's not mine. So could you take this back and get me and then you say what it is that you ordered, because you're specific. Specificity is a must in what it is and how you get what it is that you want. So the reason why I call this is number one, my method, and number two, accelerated, is listen closely. Okay? This is really important. Take a breath right here. Move yourself. Move your body right now. Just move your body. Either stand up, move your body, move your head, move your shoulders. I want you to get this. I want you to get this. Okay? So I'm pausing here for a reason. I realize that I'm moving fast. I don't want to move fast. I want you to get this. So part of teaching and instructing is knowing. So I'm going to pause here because this is too important right now. This right here is really important for day 2. This awareness is really, really, really important for day 2. So I'm going to take a second here. I'm going to slow myself down because I'm so excited. I'm so fired up. I had something really important happen in my wealth world. I invested $75,000 last week of cash, which left $80,000 in my checking account. I like to carry a big balance. So something really powerful happened with that money already, and I found out about it today. So I'm just like a little hyped, and I'm going to calm down. So this part of today is really, really important, okay? And this is what makes this method, These glasses are really annoying me. This is what makes this method really, really valuable and really, really important. And I want you to write this down in the comments so that you're hearing it, but that you're writing it, and it's kind of like going from your fingers, zoop, up to your brain. There's different ways that people affect you, okay? People either agitate you, so you're going to write agitate, neutral, activate, and accelerate. And it's really, really important that you start to identify which and who does which when. And I'm going to say it again. So people in your life have a different effect on you. And it's really, really important that you know who, when, how, and that you take the lead in this. Agitate, neutral, activate, and accelerate. See, we get stuck in this like, oh, you know, like she's a hot shot, or, oh, that person triggered me. Oh, they said something that bothered me, and now I don't know if I should, that looked like my branding. I think that that's my program in the entrepreneur world, right? In the coaching world, right? I don't know. That's like, she's doing really well, and we started in the same class, and she's really doing well. I don't know. That person, I thought that they were going to come on my team, and now they're not coming on my team, and it's, I don't know. And then we get agitated. Now I'm shut down. Now I'm going to go eat. Maybe I'm going to take a nap. Maybe I'm going to do Netflix for a while. Maybe I'm going to shop and buy a bunch of shit I don't need. Maybe I'm going to hold myself back because my neighbor or my ex-boyfriend or my partner or my mother or my brother or somebody, my pastor, my priest, somebody is going to see my stuff. So I don't know. I'm triggered. I'm agitated. I'm bothered. I'm not going to do the things. I don't know. I'm going to have more money than the rest of my friends. I'm going to look hotter than the rest of my friends. I went on a call last week, 2 weeks ago. My brother invited me on a call with all my camp friends. I looked 30 years younger than every woman that was on that call. My brother was like, did you see the women on that call? And you? Did you see that? I was like, yeah, I did. So what? This is my brand. I am my brand. Yeah. I've had women come at me left, right, and center. So what? I agitate a lot of women. I also activate and accelerate a lot of women. You have to know who accelerates you and who agitates you and why. And then what do you do about it? So for every time that you've been fired up, like, oh my God, that was so amazing. I loved it. Then what? What'd you do about it? Did you just get all the feels? Wow, that was so amazing. Wow, that was awesome. Then what? Did you accelerate? Did you just get like, oh my God, that was freaking awesome, and then something incredible happened? Like Krista Lore was in a class with me, and within a half an hour, 45 minutes of being in that class, she got like an incredible opportunity to talk to 100 people. So you have to know who are the people that activate and accelerate you into the quantum field that's going to make a difference in your life and in your wealth. It's great to be motivated. It's great to feel good. It's incredible, and it will change your life when you are accelerated. That's where wealth is. And it's okay if people trigger you, but you don't want to live there. That's not going to help you with your wealth. I got to tell you something. And all the, yeah, I was triggered and yeah, okay, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm 58 years old. I'm a very wise woman. I've lived a few lives already. Don't need to be triggered all the time. Enough already with the triggering. Let's go. Let's go. I want you living such an extraordinary life that you get to put the bags down. Put the bags down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pleasure, joy, luxury, relaxation, beautiful, lovely, happiness. I sat in the living room and laughed my ass off watching reruns of Raymond last night with my mother. I want you to have a life that you love and a business that you deserve. So leaning into things that agitate you, yeah, I don't think so. If it's working and you're making buku bucks being agitated, go nuts. Do that. Do that. But I want you to ask yourself, making 10K a month is not hard, but you need a system that's repeatable, sustainable, and profitable. You need that. But spending a lot of time building these big communities, and look, there's 90 people in here. Now, are all 90 going to show up? No. Are all 90 going to watch this? No. Are all 90 going to move forward? No. Am I going to have a 6-figure launch? Probably. It doesn't take that many people to say yes and to want more in their life for you to have a really, really profitable business. But you have to have something that is valuable. And every single one of you here, you would not be attracted to me if you didn't have something valuable. You wouldn't. It's those two things, they don't go together. They just don't go together. You have something that's valuable. So now you've got to get into the realm of, are you spending a lot of time being triggered and wasting a lot of time online? And that's something that you have to get really honest about with yourself. So step 2 is all about being truthful with how you're showing up in your life. So a lot of times, right? So we hold people emotionally hostage. Like, you know what, I'd really do it, but, I'm just really nervous about, what my uncle would say. Or like, if I say that, then he might think this, but then, and then he'll say this, and then I'll say that, and well, did you have the conversation? No. Okay, so you had this whole conversation that you just said to me, like, by yourself? Yeah. Do you think maybe you could have the conversation with your uncle? Well, yeah, I guess I could. Oh, okay. Why don't you have the conversation with your uncle and tell me how it goes? I would say 9 times out of 10, it goes perfectly well. The other person's like, I don't give a shit what you do online. Go nuts. Good luck. I'm busy. I don't really care. Please pause and smile so I can capture the energy. You're so sweet. Step 2, be truthful with how you how you're showing up in your life. So when you stop and you look at, are you truthful with the way that you live? Are you truthful with the way that you show up? So usually when somebody first starts coming and working with me, and we really look at how they're, each area of their life, like the way that I show up now is blinders on, head down, with a program that is repeatable, profitable, it works. My audience is lit up and excited. My engagement is off the hook. All you have to do is look at my feed, and I live an incredible life. I am more connected with my family and my friends. I'm going to give you a really little short example. One of my best friends, and I don't have a lot of best friends, I have 4 of them. I had 5, one passed away a year ago. One of them reached out to me yesterday and said, my niece is moving into her first grown-up apartment in New York. Could she reach out to you and you FaceTime with her and help her decorate it? Like, she doesn't exactly know like where the furniture should go, what to buy, and all of the things. Can you do that? One of my passions in life is home decor. I love it. I've been doing it literally since I'm like 7, 8 years old. That sounds crazy, but I have. And whenever things need to be, like, my parents used to call me and say, like, could you, like, where should we hang stuff? And I used to take building materials from outside. We lived in a neighborhood where there were all these bricks and leftover carpet and wood, and I would make things in the backyard. Like, I started when I was a little child, and I'm incredible at it, and I could get lost in it for hours and hours and hours. And it is my pleasure. It is my honor. I said I'm honored to help you. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Thank you for thinking of me. It's my pleasure. I'm doing FaceTime with her today to help her. I have another one of my 4. She and her husband just bought a home in Tucson. I'm helping them redecorate the entire thing. It is my pleasure. It is my honor. This is how I live my life. I am so blessed. I am so connected to the people that I love. And this is what I want for you, but you have to be truthful and honest with yourself. So if you want whatever it is that you want to be in a body that feels good for you, you have to be truthful and honest. If you want to be connected with your partner, like really, you have to be truthful and honest. If you want a business that works and you come online and you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I don't really know how to get clients. Like, I don't really know what to offer. Like, I don't even know, like, I know I want to help people, but I don't really know how. You have to be truthful and honest, right? It takes money to make money. That's the truth, right? So you have to be truthful and honest. So you have to start with being truthful and honest. And when you start getting really truthful and honest and you let people in, like, listen, can you help me? I'm ready to be truthful and honest. Everything changes. It all gets, when people say it gets to be easy, it gets easy because it's like, okay, I'm putting down my mask. Like, I'm not going to act bigger or more than I am. I'm going to be truthful and honest. I don't know. So can you help me? It's like, fuck yeah, I can help you. Let's go. And it's like, oh God, wow, that was easy. Yeah, let's go. It's the facade that's so hard. It's the acting like we're like so much more because it just like, well, it looks like everybody else is acting like they got their shit together. I guess, all right, I'll just act like I got my shit together. But the minute that you're truthful and honest, it gets easy. It gets really easy. It's the fake it till you make it. What is that? Faking what? Faking what? It's like faking an orgasm. Who are you kidding? Who wins there? Who the hell wins there? Him? You think he gives a shit? Her? You think she gives a shit? You don't win. That's awful. It's so empty. And when you show up and pretend that you're more than you are, you're not making clients, you're not making money, you feel awful, It's empty. So let's not do that. We're not going to do that. Okay? So we're going to get really aligned with what's true. And it's going to feel so good because you're actually going to be on a track for what's true. What you really owe, what you really want, and it's going to happen. Yes, now. Yes, now. Let me see what you got here. There's no faking in manifestation. No. That's where we go wrong. You can't fake a manifestation. It doesn't work like that. There's no such thing as faking a manifestation. The fake it till you make it is another success principle that is taught by a former mentor. I always hated it. It doesn't even make any sense. Need a call with you. Yes, you all get a call with me in this class, by the way. I like constructive vulnerability. It's about adding value to others and not having a pity party for yourself. Absolutely. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I'm going to share something with you, and I'm going to tell you my story, and not now. I'm going to tell it to you in a couple of days. But I really wanted to live on the water a lot. And I had a boyfriend at the time in a relationship that was dying, and I couldn't be with it. I couldn't be with the truth of it. And I was taking care of my daughter, who was a grown-up, but I was still taking care of her. And I decided that I was going to live by the water, and I was 53 at the time, so I'm 58 now. And I was in New York, and I had heard Gary Vee do this tiny little clip, like 30 seconds, about permission, about having permission to do what the hell you wanted. And I was truthful and decisive, truthful and decisive, truthful and decisive. Okay? And we went out to sushi, and I interrupted them, and I said, guys, I want to tell you something. I've decided that I'm going to live by the water. And I don't exactly know how I'm going to make this happen yet, but I'm going to do it. And I think my boyfriend at the time, we've been together 10 years at the time. And he put his hand on me and he said, that's amazing. That's so great. Good for you. That's so great. And I said, you're both welcome to come. Like, if you want to come, I don't know, like what you're doing exactly, but I'm going to live at the water. And they were like, that's so awesome. So listen, do you want to get like a tuna cut roll, or do you want to get the rice, or like, what should we get, sake, or what? And I was like, this is a big ass motherfucking announcement. I'm going to live by the water, whether you two motherfuckers come with. Now, this part I didn't say out loud, but in my mind, I'm thinking, I just made one of the biggest announcements of my life. I have like $1.5 million house that I don't know if I'm going to sell it, leverage it. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, but I'm out of here, motherfuckers. Did you hear me? Now my head's going crazy. Like, they didn't even acknowledge that I just made a huge announcement. They're ordering sushi. Have you lost your motherfucking minds? And they're just ordering sushi. And I'm like, okay, clearly we're on a different track here. So in the morning, I called my realtor and I said, listen, I'm buying a place by the water. I don't know where and I don't know how, but I have about $1 million worth of equity in this house. So she's like, okay, great, honey, let's do it. You know, my realtor's like, come on, honey, let's make this happen. So I said, great. So it took me a year, and my friend, my love, my ride and die, and I hate to use that expression because she did pass away. We went and I found this condo on the water in Long Beach. And I was sitting outside the condo and I said, Vanessa, I think, my realtor, I said, I think I just found the condo that I'm going to buy. And she's like, great, honey, give me the address. And I gave it to her. And we called on it, and the woman took it off the market. She said, I'm not ready to buy. And I'm like, well, I can relate to that. I did that with my house once. 1 year later, it came up on the market. and I bought it. I said, it's the place. It's back on the market. It's the same pictures. It's the same price. That never happens in LA. She's like, okay, sweetie. I said, offer her full price. Tell her it's us. Tell her it's us. Tell her it's us. And it was. She's like, I remember. I said, offer her full price. Just offer her full price. Tell her, let's go. Let's go. She took the offer, and I bought that condo. That's the one that I sold and made $92,000 in 3 days. Decisive and truthful. Decisive and truthful. I also ended that relationship when I went into escrow on that condo, because that relationship was actually over. I just didn't leave it. It was over. I just didn't leave it. So when you start getting really honest and truthful, life starts to take on a whole different feel and flavor. Everything starts to open up. Everything starts to open up. I lost over 40 pounds in that next year. I left my corporate America job, my first month going full time in my business. I made $41,000. Now, I also lost one of my dearest friends, and I was hit by a drunk driver. I've had a lot of things happen, but my resilience and my commitment to excellence and my standards are high. My groove is on the future. I don't focus on what happened. I focus on what's happening. I focus on what's happening. I focus on what's happening. There's a difference between what you focus on, and I'm always focusing on what's happening. I don't dance in too many weddings. And if you're online dancing in too many weddings, in a million groups, cheering on a million people, put on blinders, stay in your lane, have a system that works, and work with somebody that accelerates you and what it is that you're here to do. But you've got to be truthful about where you're at. You've got to be truthful about where you're at and whether or not you have a system that can actually make it happen. Is this making sense? So I want you to be able to identify, where are you accelerated? Who accelerates you? And this could be a whole variety of things, right? You could be accelerated by certain people online, people in your life. It doesn't mean that we're cutting people out. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, you could be agitated by your husband. Doesn't mean that you're leaving your husband. There could be a whole sea of neutral people. Like, there's a whole sea of people that are neutral for me. I don't even see them. I'm like, I don't even see them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When I post something and there's a whole bunch of people that say negative things, and then other people will say, oh my God, did you see the things that they said that were negative? No, I don't care. They're not my clients. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't spend time on that. No. I have 3 stations. Yes is yes. Maybe is a yes on delay, and no is not yet. I stack everything in my favor. Everything is in my favor because my groove is, I'm a wealthy woman already. I'm just going for legacy wealth. Can you talk about the difference between activate and accelerate? Yes. So activate is when you're in a class, let's say you're in a class like this, or you're listening to somebody and you're like, oh my God, that was awesome, but you don't do anything about it. You're activated in that moment. It feels good. It feels good. That was great. Yay! That was great. You don't do anything about it. You want to align yourself where you are activated, and then you begin to accelerate. So when people talk about how do I collapse time, how do I take quantum leaps, you've got to have a system, and you want to be working with somebody that can actually help you accelerate. Some of it is internal because you want to be doing the work. You want to be literally, this is what I do, right? This is literally what I do. I see myself as so. I see myself as such. I have my visualization. It's imprinted. And I'm doing the work. I'm doing my work. My brain is literally, it does it for me because I do it so much. So I don't have to remind myself, do my visualization. Like I wake up in the morning and I'm already doing it. And I see it and I literally, like a smile comes over my face because I'm living this, okay, yeah. This is how I wake up in the morning. I'm creating the future track of my life. It's like a soundtrack. I see it. It's like the movie's playing in my mind. I see it. Let me put on my glasses. Are you watching my life? My husband agitates me. Yes, that could be. That's okay. And this idea, maybe yes is a yes, maybe is a yes on delay, no is not yet. Yep. Quantum leaps, yes. So quantum leaps come down to the actions that we literally take. Rawing, authentic, she-raw. I like that. Mind movie, yes. You're creating a mind movie, absolutely, Dee. You're creating a mind movie for yourself of where you're taking your life. That is what brain training is. So I don't indulge in a lot of past thinking. I love memories, I have a lot of memories, and I have a lot of difficult memories, and my brain can take me back to them literally in a second. And I have a lot of difficult memories. So, it's easy to think, oh, well, it's easy for you. You're pretty, or you look so great, or, you've got so much confidence, or, I have had a very hard life, and, I choose this. I remember my mother saying to me, can't you just retire? Why do you do this? Why do you do this? And I want this for women. I want you to have what you want. I want you to have what you want. And I want massive legacy wealth. I want massive legacy wealth. I actually fall asleep when I'm visualizing, forward tracking. Should I do it again when I wake up? Yeah. Yeah, it won't hurt, but I love that you do it at night. And the meditation that I make, I listen to the meditation at night. I listen to a couple of different things at night. Yeah, and you know what? Yes, could I buy something and have no mortgage, and I have residual income that I get from investments? I don't have to work. I literally do not have to work. This is a choice. And it makes me happy. And there was a period of time where I didn't enjoy the way that I was doing online business. And it felt just strange to me. Just lean back and listen to the universe and align yourself with the energy. And that's not business. Listen, I want you to be a smart business woman. And smart business women know that brands, like you're a brand, I'm a brand. We're all building a personal reputation / brand. And brands like a Cartier or a Louis Vuitton or a Beyonce. They're all, they have their blinders on. They're in their lane. They're developing themselves. They're growing themselves. They're not hanging out with each other. Let's just put it that way. Cartier and Louis Vuitton and, you know, they might get together for an awards ceremony once a year for some big awards, but they're not all hanging out together. They're in their lane and they're growing themselves up in their business. But Beyonce isn't hanging out with Adele. That's not happening. She's not hanging out with Cardi B. She's not doing that. So let's just focus on you growing yourself and knowing yourself as an entrepreneur, which many of you have never been. So you need to understand yourself and give yourself grace. Like, fuck, I've never been a businesswoman. I don't know how to be a businesswoman. I want to grow myself. I want to make $10,000 a month, and I've never done that. I need some help. I've never made $20,000 a month. I need some help. But rest assured, Beyonce isn't hanging out with Cardi B. So this idea that we all hang out together and we all, no, that's not what you stay in your lane with blinders on, and you really get to know yourself as a businesswoman, and you get your offer rock solid, great, and you know what results you have, and you be truthful with yourself, and you be truthful with people in your life, and you're going to have everything that you want. And that is what a businesswoman does. She stays in her lane and she puts her blinders on and she sits at a conference table with herself and her future self, and we're going to do that. And you're going to learn so much, but you've got to be truthful with yourself, and you've got to be able to make decisions. That's what a businesswoman does. A businesswoman makes decisions. Manifestations have to be honest. Manifestations have to be honest. They can't be wishy-washy. It's like getting a meal that doesn't belong to you and going, all right, I guess I'll just take this. Thank you. And then they come over and they go, how's everything? And you go, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's good. It's not good. This isn't what you ordered. Why are you accepting this? Why are you accepting what you didn't order in the first place? So every time that you accept something that's not good, no. So there's a relief in the honesty, right? I've never made more than $3,000 a month and need some help. Beautiful, Laura. I love it. And so here's what happens in the online space. It's like CEO, founder, blah, 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 you know, killing it and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, no, I'm not. Right? Hang out with myself, take care and love myself. Manifestations have to be honest. They have to be honest. That was my job, not on my own. Yep. I have yet to make more than $500. Yep. So there's such freedom, because from there, there's someplace to go. From there, there's everywhere to go. There's everywhere to go. And when you show up powerfully, see what happens is like, I don't know where to get clients from. I got you. Facebook alone is loaded with people that are looking for help. Loaded. You don't even need to go to Instagram. Loaded. Loaded. And I teach LinkedIn. So you can go to LinkedIn. I like results. So when people come into a class with me, I want you to have immediate results. That's what I like, immediate results. So whatever it is, if I teach LinkedIn, immediate results. I teach my next course, which is the Millionaires Mastermind, immediate results. I want you to get immediate results, but you have to do the work. And what happens is like, yeah, I did it for 3 days, and then, yeah, I didn't do the other part. Really? I'm a wealthy woman. I do all the parts. I do all the parts. I don't pick and choose the work. The work works 100% of the time. So you've got to be truthful and decisive. You got to sit down and do the work. Truthful and decisive. That's how you get the results. I don't pick and choose the work. I do the work. All of the work. That's how I look the way that I look. That's how I speak the way that I speak. That's how I show up the way I show up. That's how I have the standards that I have. That's how I have the life that I have. So whatever your baseline is, you want $5,000 a month? Great. You want $10,000 a month? Great. Do the work. Show up. You'll have it. Done. Can you count on yourself? Will you count on yourself? This is a you. This is you. This is me talking to you now. You've got to be able to count on yourself. Hold your feet to the fire that you will be accountable. So one of the things that I'm adding in my business are accountability coaches. Because we drop the ball on ourselves. We want it so much, then we drop the ball on ourselves. So it's really nice to have an accountability coach. Somebody that pops in and goes, how's it going? How you doing? Oh, fuck. I did day 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got to 5. I didn't do 5. Okay, great. You doing day 5 today? Yep, I'm going to do day 5 today. Great. Because it's like every day there's something to do. Not a lot, but every day there's something to do. You've got to build your audience. You've got to do the things. You've got to align yourself with your absolute ideal. There's certain things that you absolutely have to do. The rest of it is busy work. We're not here to do busy work. We're here to have wealth. We're here to have wealth. We're here for results. That's it. The rest, that's it. Not interested in the rest. Not interested in jumping into 15 summits and being on 90 podcasts. Not interested. No, thank you. Thank you so much for the offer. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope. Not interested. Let me see what this says. 100,000 launch and help 5 women write their book, and I'm doing mine. As I'm doing mine. If we lied to ourselves, how can we trust ourselves, right? So we've got not here for busy work. No. But you would be surprised how much busy just because we don't really know what to do, so we get ourselves involved in other things. Focus, stay in my lane with blinders. Yes. That means the willingness to say no. Retrain self-trust. Yes. Yes. So I want you today to really look at, and this is part of what I want you to put in the chat with me today. What we're going to do today is I want you to look at, hold on one second. So we're really looking at the agitated, neutral is really nothing, activated, and accelerated. And I want you to, you may need a little bit of time to really sit and think about it, but I want you to take a look at, in your life and in your business. So I want you to look at 2 places. Where do you feel the most agitated? And where do you feel the most activated? And you'll see a lot of this online where people are like, I'm going to do an activation. I'm going to do, you're going to be this activation, right? Activation and acceleration are 2 totally different things. And to really leap in your business, you want to be accelerate. You need acceleration, right? You need acceleration. That's my personal preference. There's been plenty of times where I've listened to a course or I've been in things where it's like, that was great. Okay. Now what? Where's the guts? Where's the part of this that actually made a difference. It was great and all, not criticizing the content, but it didn't actually change anything. It's like, well, you'll see over time it will. No. Now. Yes, now. Yes, now. Yes, now. Yes, now. We need the yes, now factor. So anything that you're doing, you want to see a significant change. Like in the first 30 days when you take a program, you want to see a big change. A big change. Those are the kinds of things that you really want to look at. The difference between being activated, like that was cool. Yeah, I like that. And like, wow. I have felt that way about several business coaching I paid. People that you worked with, that's great. I had a couple appointments, so catching replay, great. I'm with you. Retrain self-trust. If we lie to ourselves, okay, I'm rereading this. Agitated at home, accelerated in niche Facebook groups. Okay. Paid out and made nothing. Oh, okay. It's like, okay, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing to make money rather than focusing on doing a free summit? Yes. And building an email list of getting, yes. Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yes. Yep. So all this busy work, build the group to, 20,000 people and then what, right? So no more busy work. No more busy work. So I really want you to start looking at truth telling, real truth telling, agitated by friends that are trying to tell me to chill out and get offended I'm not available. Okay, I lack people who accelerate me. Okay, so that's an opportunity. That's good. That's good. So really look at that. Really look at that. And also the other thing that I really want you to look at today is busy work. The busy work factor, right? Are you doing specific things to align yourself with affluent customers, affluent clients, people that are going to pay you for your services that are valuable, right? So that this part is really key, because if we're looking at $100,000 business or a $200,000 business, let's go back to the beginning, right? $8,400 a month. If we're talking about, $100 a person or $25 or, we're talking these small amounts, then your strategy is to bring a lot of people in, right? It's kind of going back to calculator business school, right? Like, okay, I'm going to have a small offer and I'm going to bring a lot of people into the offer. Now, how am I going to get those lot of people? And I want you to start thinking much differently about your business. I want you to start thinking about clients like yourself, women that value themselves, women that really love themselves, women that value time and energy, women that really want to have a relationship, that really want to work on themselves and their life. Women that are so much more than, a $25 something, right? How do you feel when you are whatever it is, right? Like you go for a $9 haircut or a $200 haircut, you feel different, right? So I want you to start thinking about your business hierarchy differently. So I want you to just start thinking about how you're looking at your business differently, how you're looking at your offers differently, how you're valuing what you're doing differently, how you look at offers differently. To work with me for a year is $75,000 a year. There's not anything inside my body that flinches when I say that. It's worth every penny of that to work with me. I've had billionaire clients, I have multi-millionaire clients, and their lives have totally changed working with me. It's worth everything. You have to value yourself, or other people are not going to value working with you. So if you price your things at $25 or $90, it's a long road to wealth. We have to reevaluate how we're structuring our business and our offers. A wealthy woman's paradigm is really looking at value and the value equation and your time much, much differently. In an excited way. In a way that feels really good. It's like, oh yeah, wait a second. I'm going to work just as hard for $100 as I am 1,000. I'm going to show up just the same for $100 as I am 1,000. I'm going to give just as much value for $100 as I am 1,000. I think I'm onto something here. Is this making sense? For my Reiki Master Certification free sessions, and now people are like, oh, you're charging now? Yeah. So we almost train our audience, right? I get agitated by people sending me friend requests only to try and recruit me into their MLM. Yeah, so that you could totally change that. Hell yes. Yeah, Juliana's like, hell yes. I do have clients like myself broke. Yeah, so that's also an identity. So you definitely want to start to see yourself differently. So this is why I feel stuck and I don't know where or how to change it. Yes, I feel plenty. Well, that's also, you have to start to, you also have to change your audience. So that's changing your audience. It doesn't take very long or hard to change your audience. So that's very important that you do that. And that's something I can help you with. Yes, I feel plenty of people are worth money to work with, but I have money, money. So I feel like I'm in an energetic catch-22, like attracts like. Yes, but then you also, what you're doing is you're projecting into your future self. So you can either so Julie, you have a choice here now. You have a choice of either identifying, you have a choice now. You have a choice of either overly identifying to where you are now and making that mean something, right? You're making that mean a lot about who you are, as opposed to where you are. You're just in this place right now, but it doesn't mean anything about who you are or what your value is. And that's the difference between identifying your value of the woman that you are and the teachings that you have to bring with your intrinsic value of what you have to offer the world. So to feel as though I'm not worthy, if your teachings help somebody do X, Y, and Z, then you have every right to charge X, Y, and Z. So stay with me here. This is very important. I just want to check something. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. I just take a breath here. Take a breath. I want you to imagine that we're all of us, no matter how old we are, no matter when we were born, all of us are in a nursery. Every single one of us are in a nursery. I'm in a nursery. I'm in my nursery. You're in a nursery. We're all in the hospital right now. And the gods and the goddesses that are, so Diana's there, Dee is there, Julianne, Kristen, Claudia, I'm there, Ash is there, Laura's there, Trish, Cristalore, Jen. I don't want to miss anybody. We're all there. Krista's there. Write your name in the chat. I don't want to miss anybody. We're all in the nursery. Diana is there, Dee is there. We're all in the nursery. Lots of love, lots of hearts, lots of hearts. We're all in the nursery. We're brand new. We were just born. We're all in the nursery. Okay, Shelly's there. Hello, my love. Shelly is there. We're all in the nursery. We're all in the nursery. Nicole is there. Michelle is there. Hillary is there. Mindy is there. Put your name there. Kaylee is there. Let's say your name. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Yes, you're all there. Erin is there. Sharon is there. Laria is there. Come on. Come on. You're all there. Dee is there. You're all there. We're all in the nursery. We're all there. I'm there. Elise is there. Dee is there. Erin is there. Sharon is there. Julie is there. We're all there. The gods and the goddesses are there. Every single one of them. I don't care if you have $5, $500, $5,000. Ellen is there. We're all there. Hold on, I'm unleashing Ruby. Hold on, Rubes. Okay. All right. Let me move this a little bit because I want to be able to see better. Okay. Take a breath. If you can just move your body a little bit, it would be even better. I'm actually going to get up and move. I'm going to move. There's too much sun. I'm going to move. Taking you with me. Okay. We're moving. We could do these things. Okay. All right. This is so much better. All right. Take a breath. We're in the nursery, all of us. And as the gods and the goddesses look down on all of us, they didn't point at any one of us and say, you know, that one over there, she gets less. We're going to make her struggle. You know, that one, she's going to have a hard time. Yeah. That one, yeah, when she does her online business, she's going to have a hard time finding clients. Yeah, we're going to have that one. The one in the back in the third row. Yeah. Yeah. That didn't happen. Nope, we're all in the nursery together. I know we're different ages. I know we were born in different cities, at different times, in different parts of the world, but let me tell you something. We came here with a clear, clean slate. What do you want? What do you want? Be truthful and be decisive and get out of your way. Because everything that you wanted the day that you came here, it's here. For you and for her and for her And for me, it's here. It's here for all of us. We started to unlearn that it was available for us. I can't have it. I screwed that up. I fucked that up. I ruined that marriage. I fucked my kid up. Oh God, I lost that money. I made that bad decision. I can't handle this. Jesus, I was abused. I was fucked over. I guess I'm not going to be able to handle that much. Jesus. Everything you want is and has always been available for you. It was the day you got here. A lot of things have happened, and a lot more things are going to happen. It doesn't change the fact, not the opinion, the fact that everything's available. You have to be truthful about where you are and what you really want. Have the discipline and the devotion to show up for it. No excuses, no drama, blinders on, head down, stay in your lane, and start to create a groove for the future life that you're creating. Brain train, future track, where you're headed. Because when you keep playing over and over and over everything that already happened, you're going backwards. You just keep going backwards. And the evidence is evident. I don't have to point out the evidence. You already have it. Now, there are things that actually have to be done to have a business. This is business. This is real business. I've been in the business world for 33 years. There's business, actual things that have to happen to have a business. And it doesn't have to be perfect. All this like trying to make it look all perfect and stuff, forget that. You have to test things. You have to look at the data. You have to pull back and see, how did it go? Okay, well, that wasn't so good. Okay, that was a little too long. That was too short. You didn't need the workbook. Okay, no, you got to actually look at the data. Try things. Let it be messy. It doesn't have to be perfect. You'll perfect it along the way. But you need a system, and you need clients that are aligned with what it is that you do. And if you don't know how to do those things, then work with somebody. I can help you because I know exactly how to do these things. But all the being in alignment and a match and then the line up, and I don't know how I did it, but I just did it. And no, that's not how. Beyonce doesn't just become an energetic match for, no, she's got songwriters and she works out and she has somebody book her things. And Cartier, no, the designers, they have real estate people. No, businesses require a business strategy. This is just marketing. This is just like social media. You're getting stuck in social media. It's media. It's just online nonsense. Blinders on, get blinders on. Stay in your lane and build your wealth. I grew up with 12 brothers and sisters, and the lack of money mindset was ingrained with, yes. And I have a great course. So, and I'm going to talk to you about everything that I have available later, not now. I really want you to stay focused on what it is that you really want to create for yourself. Ability to create cash flow and then to build upon it for wealth. Yes. Yeah. See, once you start making money, your money is going to make money. And that's a really great place to be. Your money making money for you is really where you want to be. And that can happen very, very fast. There's a lot of people online and a lot of people looking for help. A lot. A lot. A lot. So today is all about truthfulness and decisiveness. Where are you indecisive, right? Like, God, I really want to lose weight, but shit, I haven't done anything about it. God, I really need to clean up those relationships, but I haven't reached out to those people about that either. Yeah, I got a bunch of loose ends when it comes to that debt. In fact, I don't even know how much debt I'm in. I got to look at that. Have it, do the work. Sit with yourself today and look at where is there some gray matter when it comes to being truthful in your life and in your business. And where is there a lack of decisiveness? Those two things go together, truthfulness and decisiveness, right? So we have these things hanging over our head, like, God, I really need to do that. Shit, I haven't done that. Yeah, I really should really clean that up. Yeah, I don't even really know. Yeah, I don't know. And we get into these popular conversations about, mindset or poverty mindset or, do what you can do, which is where are you stuck and stopped and where are your loose ends, and get that in written form. It will be such a blessing for yourself because you cannot outthink or outfeel. You cannot outfeel or, oh my God, she's getting really close to the pool. Oh God. Hold on a second. Come here. I have a senior dog that's a little bit blind, so I didn't want to fall in the pool all of a sudden. You cannot out feel the way that you think. Like if you feel a certain kind of way, that's going to trump your manifestation, and you can't lie to yourself. So this is today's work. This is the work for you to do, and it's going to be so powerful for you to clean this up. It is going to clear the path for your manifestations to manifest and to accelerate and to quantum leap. And the potency of your manifestation becomes so strong because you've cleaned it up. You've cleaned it up for yourself. It's your truth telling. You're literally truth telling. It's like, you set yourself, it's like, that expression, the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. It feels so good to go, you know what? Yeah. I don't know how much debt I'm in. I don't know where it is. I don't know how to do this. I do need to have a conversation with my mother or my brother or my sister, or I have been, playing small online because I'm afraid that my high school friends are going to think blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, for the love of God, Goddess, divine, whatever it is that is holy for you, get honest today. Decide today that you're going to be honest today. Whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, it is required for you to be honest. Manifestation doesn't work any other way. It just doesn't. So to accelerate in your life, you've got to be honest. The truth will set you free. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. So all of you get a call with me. It's not a very long call. We don't need a long call. You really don't, because I work very fast. I can get to the heart of the matter, and I use language very powerfully, and you will start to use language very powerfully. You'll hear yourself differently. You'll use language differently. The way that you use words in your posts, it's also very magnetizing the way that you use words, and you'll catch yourself like anybody that works with me in any capacity, like you hear yourself differently, and you catch yourself, the way that you speak, the way that you write, the way that it's alluring. It's very, very alluring, the way that we use words. And so it's very fast. So you could just reach out to me in Messenger. And we just hop on right here in Facebook. We can have a video call with each other, and just really get very clear about where you are and what your next best steps are. And it's just part of this program. So, do all of the things and just get really honest and clear and clean with yourself. It's so powerful and potent. And some of the things that are happening to the people that, my clients that I'm already working closely with, it's so exciting. It's so, it makes me really, really happy. Watching women win and get the life that they desire and deserve. We all, we're all in the nursery together. We all deserve and desire. Well, I don't know everybody's desires, and maybe some of the things that you desire you didn't even write yet. That you didn't even allow yourself all of the things yet. And we're going to get to desires tomorrow. But when we really let ourselves unleash all of the desires and really let ourselves have our way with ourselves, like, what else I want? What else I want? What else I want? And you really let yourself have everything that you really, really want. And then you start to get the things. It's like, wow, life can really be like this. Like, I could really have this life. Like, I get to have this experience in this life. Like, really, I get to have this. Is this really what I get to have? Like, really? I was having a call with my daughter last night. We were talking about life. My daughter's 28, and it's so exciting to watch her life unfold as her mother, and know and trust and believe the gorgeous life that she's having and gets to have and desires. And at a young age, like saying to her, like, you always have beautiful lingerie. Like, I mean, she was like 12, 13, 14. I'm like, that's a non-negotiable. Like, you always have underneath your clothes beautiful, gorgeous lingerie. Like, we always sleep with beautiful sheets and bedding. Like, that's a non-negotiable. Like, that will always be. Like, we sleep on the most incredible bed and bedding. That's always. Like, my parents, they need a new bed. Like, I'm buying them a new bed. I bought them the most exquisite sheets. They were like, they couldn't even believe it. Like, this is the way that I live. This is what I desire. This is what's important to me. This is what I want. This is my life. And I get to redefine that all the time. I'm just stepping more and more and more into what I want, how I want to feel every day of my life. And I get to redefine that. And I want you to be able to have the choice to redefine the life that you desire. But you have to be truth-telling to yourself and decisive. Truth-telling and decisive. So have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the day. I'm sending you so much love and honor. So much love and honor. I will see you later. I'll pop in later today. I'll be reading everything. And I'm sending you just my heart. And I'll see you later, okay? Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of love. Ciao.